So that's a lifeless body of a victim of today's unfortunate flood incidents.
Democracy in Ghana. Quite way, few quite, but people they say not to my better assassin. I see, oh my Jana. And that's what I buy. Oh yeah, do where you complain. Oh yeah, no, my lesson.
Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia. Be mampenia. Ngazanyo ma we begin you. Say in show you from Krofokum woman.
Omuni mama muani so se woni mama muani so a ontimi metenase metum fotro mu ani se Bawumia na ye mampani a kanso ni nyiri.
I was so surprised to see your man penny so to helicopter mu assess the flooding situation. Oh man, it's your man penny person say and no tina helicopter mu kofa wiemu no and we say Ghana ya engineering challenge ana.
Yen samai fo nyina kwaba ebiem emra dwumade esu asanso tanasia ensema ekoso e oman Ghana mu yede ni nyina ebra I4 president His Excellency John Mahama mampani aguso atoto niama Sarabaya ensuya ayiri ewon kran pumpuni mantam no bibia baya kama enoda nchen a NPP amanyoko no oma babonte dia baba tudwase senka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene president a enkansuo bia ni wa ebeyiri ewon kran pumpuni mantam amakofa oye ne sei ede aba eno chi no ensema akotwetwa aba na busua esawani ensesa me ena me katro hye ne so se ensuya ayiri ewon kran no enipa fam ahwere wo mu nkwa eno nam so ama ehon so akoma nsem bebre ede aba baran mampani John Mahama ebo no homodin se bibia abe kama wani nsem fofo bi ni aboabo no a yede ni nyina ebra ahefo na afi no bibia aye kama baran sana no ai Ghanafo di nkomo bi Ghanafo bi akasa se ai wo mohwe de oman ne kona ene yenka yenko military rule absha ono mo ya adwen ede enti ena omu disan komono baransa na no yenko these videos emra dientia ama ensuo na yiri
Bridge ni ebu no bridge ni ebu. Hey, the bridge ni ebu.
Bola pa. Opportunity come back one. Better opportunity come back one.
Don't you know if a day ni timo di no ni biani ni won ma bi di nche loka wo gumbajo enu jomli woni di enyo ka wanye bedigba here ka wonu pure water wanwe wa foshi wayeni wanwe wa foshi fe eboto enu jo amli di kati numbo ne keke e wo fe ka bala pesie na nya wona wole ake blema ku pesie na aba he olo e bi ene abatoka sinene ebele na kendo ahelo atoka etu mei anitu mohe kaji odemocracy na no kwa bekwe nitu mo wulu yajeme na keno okwa duro nitu mo wuji yajeme kaji bo obele shapo ni mei ka dai wonu jomli ne baboti o shapo amie aneba ngo na lo oba tanyefai eneme jeni nisa aka enyene ya no ni neba ne eyan eko eja aka insho aye awole no funo ni botu amliye ekuo ese eba ewo no ni nyana ne eba eko ni ya do fesani ajalaboma Dr. Botwe ejaledete kotokumi ke laboma kotokumi na ke lo babia ke maybe abalo ni neta God for say no me kuma ni tumo he ye bia ne wo ba pa ni fai ye me ni ye yo hia wo hia hia mri ni wo fi on ke ni ne de no papa fe money wo ba pa ni fai la boma ke other beauty say ni yo bia ne am fe ke pono bi am fe me pa ni fai akenye to bediano ni ne ke ni no ne ese afo ni la boma ye ne ya ba ni ye ke jo ba se bi o si ye abaku ko odomo Messi no ba abeku fe biosi ni fe la boma normally ni fe be ba bua ni no na ne fe voilà son mene o sa ne bale na ke o ba pa ni fai ni wo fe no ni sa wo fe no ni ta ne ke twenjole aba ha wo fe ye twa no manje duro ablawo.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, Iraja.
And then some doso, but I'm son a bit ransom crana. Yakwe video near the home command.
Yeah.
Video ya edi kankoshi.
Of course.
When you na kahu, and untina massa oyene way. Ato my gane.
Okay.
And can pumpuni mantem. Obiama the bola swa. No kwako togu gatem. Obiama the bola swa. No kwako togu gatem. And after politicians, no so your madri said, I'm a straight. Ewo timamufuo no so.
Of course.
Ami ya niema papa. And na ya yensu hu nyansa se. Ya be de ye. Eno na nam so ama we nyina si.
Iraja, in the first place, Mamenda was for this opportunity.
My ambassador for so say I asema me kan. O mo ne I phone me ya aduana. Say bola because we bola e gugu nsuo mu a. Enye yi se nsuo no benya no kwan akọ.
Of course. Iraja, unim. No kwani nyame anim nie. Say bola we guma ensuo ni ntimi nkọ.
Dabi.
And ensuo na nkọ nso so a Iraja umpeu choku obebu afaso. Ebu faso ebe yira fani pa. Iraja ye di nkomo a ye di ye problem na ye nipa mienu pe o.
Oh yeah.
Ye as ordinary Ghanaians and ye politicians no. Ye mienu ni create problem with. Because said you kan ye no. It can say politicians na ye straight where so because e to da bia ye nipa ni bi wo ye suban te se mboa se wan fa ban si so a ye ntimi resist se nipa enu nti na politicians na ye de wo medi anim se omuma mra ne nya adwuma ndi se mra ne wo ho na ordinary Ghanaian ni se oni so na wo politician wo ntimi nhye mani ni so a and you don't deserve say wo lead ye.
Yes ye kan timamfo no e ha adwen pa.
Of course.
But empanifo no so amo mani amra menye sure say wo mo abrochi obetumi afa nwura na wato atwena bonten sa
abi
ototwena amra ne ubedi eti eye nyina o
right asam no because major problem ne say say politicians no any omo amra ne kito omo te say yen security agencies no say omo be strict no omo de mra ayadwa na omo tata timamufo na timamuni no oni nyansa mpo obeku nyansa wo say nei obi to ade wo kwan ho na wonum ana odi wie na wo jai plastic bottle na say rubber ne de to form na police ni chi no bono next time on fa bi to form bi e basa oye adisuade de ama no obi gina ntan a obe fine no e de atu ne hofo e free hoko no onu nso nya bi but say anya ne sa the rata ye be ka ordinary Ghanaians no kakra bi betie but omo maka nan omo ntie the rata e na ye blame institutions ne aban any politicians no assembly ne say ye ne ye create problem no na politicians no e supervise problem no na omoma na yekese the rata enei say ye chance say be ma ya adwen ayadwuma anka ye nkonko fra politicians say omoma so bo ma ye say me gitum say me mfa roban to form enya de enso to amayi me ball akogu abonten na won so gitum na mate ni so a oye adwuma say gitum say opon na opraka ni mu a ompra ball ani ntungu ka man ho na se nyina de mra be adwuma I am telling you say ye here politicians ni say omunya strict ansa na kro na ye
because I ensure toto ya I me fan say the whole Accra ayiri no and I'm so man kofo bebrewu na you hear this video mra
okay
you hear video we mra
okay
masa enipa fama wu no busua ese woni ese me na me ka cho kwekwa no de hwemra.
So that's a lifeless body of a victim of today's unfortunate flood incidents at Alajo. He was trapped in the car, in the blue car you can see from the video we are showing you. He was managed to be rescued by the men standing in front of his lifeless body. He's been identified by people who have come around to check on his body. It's very unfortunate the level of damage this flood has caused. We extend our deepest condolences to their families and everyone that's been affected by this flood.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, the Roger.
Sa afedi ya wahu.
Ayarosem.
Enipa fama wu.
Enipa wu and say wo check here. Enei numbers no, it is getting more than 20.
Oh yeah.
Enti say yete ho na little mistakes because yen nyina as a country ya apply common sense including me amete hay yen nyina ya fa ya adwen anya adwuma enu ntine nipa ewu say de ya adwen ya adwuma anka nipa wu de me ya ne say omo mawu no nkwada wom ya omo mistake enka ho bi nso na yiri ya man so na yiri ne yampanifo but akwada na wawu no eye as a result of pani bi a wanyu so na adwen ene nei ama akwada na ko wu mi hu say apart from these videos no school ni bi nso so wu tamala ye nso yiri anso na yiri na kwoto around tamala airport e wata nti ade no eye national problem ba bi nso ni yiri but eye yen as Ghana fo a ya adwen say ye nwene nkwachi ye mamra nya adwuma say ye mamra ye adwuma na aban mu mpanifo nso gitum say omo so be mamra ye adwuma omo be jai sikadie na omo reason as Ghana fo a e wata problem e be solve problem ya ye ken said ye kika yai any politicians edi hu nkomo no I am telling you say 2027 around June July ye be say the same story
But His Excellency John Mahama etu na mo ase bibia be kama wo say a helicopter fa wiem check bibia o
right winim I agree with you Mampani ni listening president oni madwuma but problem we minyi ni se mampani betima solve the entire minyi ni no ye nipa 34 million okrom ha
mampani problem solve
minim sa na emom no se ba bia meti me sori na meta me bola na me koto agu ni street so a mampani ni tinkan
o na se yenso o se discipline
the rest I just say ye discipline enu play be 80% ehia na mampani ni ministers no omo so play omo part no omo so the pressure no a good district for ne so was a nei district mpani for no engineers no omo te hokwa the better say kasi e kan okra there was district task force wa omo di engineers achiko site ekọ jijiska nemom ye ni district task force wa omo nam krom eye clean up exercise omo nam krom hese gutters eye open omo nam krom hese e krom tia disaster biansi na mebisa say nadmofo mo Ghana omo adwuma ne say atorentem ni siwia na omo akoho na omo de morning tade akoma nkrofo ana
meni asem
because me hu say nadmofo aka kire say aha yesusu say problem we beba enti ye solve say there be a problem ne ma nemom nadmofo twema disaster ni siwie no ma be ka kire say omo no be in charge of disaster management enti omo ba beboa weta ba bi ye duru nei nipa ewuyi say yan solve a ebeto so am ye wusa
quick one commander ye heard this video emra Ghana phobia kasa timamphobia kasa na busia wono omo ya aduana na de enti nkomo akosomre koba enen nkomo mpifo de na busia no de dodo na de ni kan hwe we mransa
wo kan we see democracy embo adentra okasa Ghana di anokra ba ko democracy embo Ghana adentra oh hwe omo si hanyina ensuo kwan ba ni people de senatuma beto asase asi omo aja no manjima ye hwe oye no sa kan say kwan we insu fire no ebebia obi an to asase obi atuma to asase asi atuma bie factory na ban na ntuma kan hwe dem biu
internet na o democracy
politician we are corrupt civil servant we are corrupt obi are corrupt those who are supposed to make sure that the laws are working are those who are against the state public servants they are not working for the state too they are working against the state and they can say democracy and Ghana military rule na pe Ghana and no be Ghana democracy book long term corruption kwa democracy dey ja obi atma wies ka na odwana ja Ghana democracy ya obi aye kwase asem na wa ja no anga soldier baya oh yeah do before you complain oh yeah no ma chiro lesson Ghana ja no cry back we need democracy and we need military ruling just for 3 years for sanity and discipline I said what for sanity and discipline what I say this is my two point I make it and corruption because without this as a military ruler we can't fight corruption in Ghana we cannot fight corruption in Ghana and that's what is killing Ghana as you can see here what are we seeing lack of what due diligence because of some selfish interest of individuals. People are being suffering here because what? We don't do due diligence. They are paying people who are pretend to work for the state, but against the state. And those who are taking the money to are not working for the state. You see why I'm saying that democracy is not helping Ghanaians. For how many years have we practiced democracy? Close to 35 years or so, and guys almost 70 years. We are still talking about flooding issue in Ghana. It's not a disgrace that a country like Ghana. We are still talking about flooding issue.
Are you blaming this solely on leadership or the people involved too? Because
let me tell you, one, I'm blaming leadership. Second, I'm blaming individual. Thirdly, I'm blaming the citizen as well.
Okay. You're also part of it?
I'm part of it. Okay. Because here, we employ people or we give power to people to make sure that the laws are working.
Okay.
For example, police service, I want to make sure that the right thing is being done.
Okay.
NADMO is to make sure that the right thing is being done. Soldiers, make sure that the right thing is being done. Navy, all of them have a role to play to make sure that the country is moving very well, you understand? Yeah. But of today, nobody's working for the state. Nobody, including me. Because I'm also misbehaving. If I misbehave right now, someone will call police for me. Even call the police, they'll not even mind you.
So for you think the only thing that will bring sanity,
the only way
and
out
discipline in this country is military rule, but not democracy.
It's military rule.
Where timamu phone be?
Of course.
Wama kasa.
Of course.
Na also on the keke onon kwanka yenko military rule.
Yeah.
Nanka soja mamuo. But among forces say there be. Sanka ube hu soja mamu a. Ka be kasa democracy intina ho sa.
Right away. Me am it personally. Unim your opinion on this. Say me can there be a say. Soja mamu na the best. Of course. Right, I mean, reasons. And nay, yen come with the emmy the power, trim, Misume Treme party. The entire say, oh, be all complaining soja mamu. Most of them know me are from me a corrupt. Oh, yeah. Or me indisciplined or nimraso. Obiti circle, obiti a doom or Tony Maria. No way you ball another 12 street him say soja for chino, na ye bono, na ne papa ya. Or be catch and masse, soja mamu nyamamu papa. But on country and basse, or ye indiscipline and a soja wine titreno. But a soja for nyabodam for, or me any part the reason. And yes, so monama make us even abadam for Ghana. Uko in Krani Kumasia. She stores a hoodro, she cast out or she. Yeah, was stores ne cars no. Yeah. On sabodam for sorry no masisa mobile papa in that. Omumpu reason who say adie we enisa me how much more military personnel. A democracy ye kan esoso nipa so mani jimi.
Na say your military rule of course. I enkra de etako so pa. Omu say obitimi tie baller e wo no fia. Omu say nsuo to na wa street ni wa be hwem baller na go street nim. Na nsuo de ko.
Enti say soldier for who say enso otwe baller ne ba no match say hwe bia baller ni from bedru area ho a mo anyi ni pakura o mo anhu ni pakura odigu mu ba ya na ya bomu nyina enti say ya bomu nyina next time ni aka kire mo say enso oto a mo monitor na ye hu ni pakura enti say hwe boa ya boa pai wo cha pai wo yire chi a na nya wo na odigu ma say obi tu area no ye wo neighbor na odigu ma right ababo amane ya me abeche no because ya boa pai wo yire na o manyina chi untimi nkwa adwuma enti next time obedi mra so obesha wonyon kwa mo no so dimra so democracy ayekan but democracy is too expensive yekan oman na sikani ho no sika democracy ehigwo no I am telling you say a military ruler sika nka democracy ahigwo no ki ebenye say sikani na de aye adwuma check number of appointees check sika do agiti omoka check committees do ayetete
mama dwoma amanye na adwuma wi ansa
I agree but asem ni say President Mama me kada bia say o perform ye na mum no onu nkwansa ntimi na dwuma a oye
ene ampa ai se boa no
agise boa no emboa no so emma but say ye soldier for abegu abonten a but I am telling you baby abeweke say soldier ni na all lead ye no ne modern mo form na enu President Mama modern mo mpo a because e form ni nyina e work no e be man ni modern mo ne bedu President Mama de no because baby ye dream but I am telling you say nye soldier amamu a Burkina ko munuru baby abodri
ena we say no say kasa o democracy ntina ho na yema police fo no enye sa adwuma no enye stricter police fo no akra basa kwajijiska
right obajijiska ye kan asa eden ya yesi onsuo ho no district fo no eko check wo nsuo ho na omukwa omo the police for any district tax force we dey akire matwoman for pa ban security for omo kwa na omo ni district in general ko jiska na omo che na omo ko fi and this ye di omatia. I am telling you, ye the best policy for ne other security agencies and cover bia. But say a kasa ye soja ban ye soja ban. The matter or ye specific. Or say one kasa soja ban and make transfer forever. But at least best 3 years before years be. Na omon for discipline and me say mu. Say discipline be say mu ya. Assume say in the next 4 years, on baby a soja nini. Untimi nya de ope. The mrani pen na obeya. After 4 years, ebeka ye we be part of us. Was oton woniema bia. Uyi bola ni gwa bonte soja ni babo shop ni be close no. Ebi a untimi nton ade ohobiem. The brother etwasoa for 2 years, 3 years. Ebeka ye ho ebasa ye ninsem hunu biem. Ka ye ken. But I am telling you, say anti-one solve problem we in the next 1-2 years. Every 3 years, it will be more than 20-30 years. Was in 2015, I 159. I feel you baby at the ever could do. One shot in the coming years. Not a quack of a wood not work. Western region and so this time so Ashanti region and so this time so shall say you must say. Right, of course. Nancy answer for market. Okay. Mo inti o hwe ya nkran de no e hyase kakra ena over 20 years ni ena fidi e year west inti e kwayi kuma se de na hyase no western region hyase ena na make us tamale nso ensu atwen school ni abaya bi islamic ni abaya bi ye enye nkuna busuafo mpo akuna kwa koto around tamale airport mpotem ho inti eno nso ekokobo a e kire se e ho nso be yiri but John Mahama ka sembi abra na envan se NPP tia konya no so kan se de ekosui enka NDC na wa ban mu a enka hwa ko bia ba be yeku kra be tiki over onye sure say the abrante kan die ase your time bi akwa wo director ne nkoma wodi minyi ni say your time because say utie ya oblemu a odi no hye say oye part of the problem okay ogitum say ono ka ho bi director president Mahama nkomo no eye no kre me kada bia say Usha hardship aye kom under Nanadwa. Say President Mahama for Krabaka Sekemo na senuyem. But because Nanadwa ne NPP for no, all man and they were people's favorite. Intinam common quite different. But enun change fact to say a nay soja buying able to me the discipline be ashemu. Rata on kasi into President Mahama buying. We all believe say Nanadwa don kwa kufuado abai buy no. Say otimi to one among Sicilia abrada pa ye man sika say on cleaning crime na gates ahoda one crime on team odon river on team no se otima ka problem e bia kenuru ha ka obia gates ni ma anke ne ke so nyiri mfa nipa enti omo part of the problem omo ka ho na problem no ye ntima solve Rata enti ye ntimi meka se e ya asama se na ye obintin na emom no soja aban ne we all agree including me am say soja aban ba onye better than President Mahama the name or the discipline ever be say mu okay many abrante ne adwen quick one commander yemfi ho abusuan bi before din komo bi o na commander no de dodo omensanka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na tia konwa no so anka we nyina amba na omude san komo ni se da Ghana fo si di wo matem no eja eko NPP so na abusuan no de quick one intimra
the 2029 president of the republic His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia mamichiana pa onse no shishe bebre edema Ghana oyebi bema bebi ba wanyeni nyina iti wakasi ema no kwan no be mampeni ko be mampeni a ngazanyo ma we bingia ntiu se insho yilfa nkrofo kumwo no nkente sade no because our ideas or acquire a fast way solve a problem. It me who Dr. Alhaji Bawumia me who say utumi solve a problem. Maybe I white day not in the crowd to me mao emre. On any kuma na seninia kuma Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe. Dr. Napo Dr. Prempe, the 2029 Vice President of the Republic. Omumienu, you see omobe solve Ghana problem. Ema Ghana yede abeye krabeshe. In 2029 Yeshomo
okay, Commander.
Yeah, right.
MP forces and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na tia kunyana suwa.
Okay.
What ideas are Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wano? Kawenyi namba.
Right, winning. NPP problem. So Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo ideas ya inso nyiria. 2015. Omo eye campaign na nso yiri nkran. omo nkasa ye campaign bi se omo ba omo be hwa solve flat issues no omo ba ye ne atwa sika ma abnada pa se omfa sika ne ntete gates mu won kan na nkanye kama ene ye hu ba bi sika ne fa ya ntete gates mu weta ye wie ne ko hu sika doso po woni dem enu kra sam ye nkan wie ene nei in 2024 enso yiri ya ma okai akwadwo Sheldon enso yiri ko ni fie e ma otuyi ene ya ba bedru 2026 ene enso da so yiri wo se Bawumia na tia konya so a kan so ni nyiri
o se saka Bawumia na tia konya so a samrenka the whole of Ghana kan so yiri
erata unim say ene no kre and unim say problem ya yeke erata etoda bia ye nye ne politics but say omo pese ye ne politics e be ne politics NPP ne creative problem we because in 2015 enso yiri ya circle eja hihie ne ade ko ba nipa wuye no na president ma take committee na committee ne de suggestion e baaye now suggestions ne e baaye no erata na mampani mama ye kwa akoto aba ye to aba no free so enti in 1 year na ontimi implement sa suggestions because o ma suggest afi ne de kwa koma engineers any experts no ma bobo ho ama ya hwe NPP ba aban mu in 8 years dey no ma ya fa enti say 8 years ontimi ntu ho anamon na obi aba aban mu 1 year you expect say onye consultations na onye bibia nwie na onkopa sika na onfan change Accra city no ema Accra ema met say regional enso ntimi nyiri how is that possible
obese nana roda kwakufu ado tia konwan so kra no ai okọ voter region okọ say mo nsuo yira famu yi say mo menya mo nto aba mame ai that time kra no anan sheda nya ibi akwa no hwense ba kufu ado kọ kai na ube gina ka che say MPP na tia konwan so a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nka the ideas no wo
director winim wa ka sama na me dey voter region dey no na nye say nsuo na tobro so
dabi
akosombo dam no ena ayema ene bieye ene kofa ho
we
artificial human error eno mpoma beni na time bie na no aka kire om se om nto aba ma no how much more we ya ensuo na etwa na yiri ye mie bibia the better you are telling us say Bawumia na ye mampani a Bawumia problem be no ba your solve ye what dey can major problem a esi Ghana ha Bawumia ba your solve ye the better these are the reasons in there I keep on saying say me campaign to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because I ne nkrofo no nkomo mu di no omo kam ye te ase say enya de Bawumia betima bu oman because asema enye politics omo mane politics omo show clear say omo ntenie mase omo ni mama mu ani so se woni mama mu ani so a ontimi metena se metum fotro mu ani say Bawumia na ye mampani a kanso ni nyiri reta Bawumia oye gata Bawumia ba ye mi bisa say reta odi e check say ball ahodo e wo Ghana no dodo say ni otu ye na okreti ba bia na ye de ball anyina kwa kogu ana e na aban ba wa besesa no Bawumia build drainage any gutters ahodo wo mining e na oman aban foforo ba ye no aban na ba besisi gutters any drainage na na reta mi bisa Bawumia ye ne campaign no oti say Bawumia timi kai say so obedi mampani a our solution to your flooding issue na na reta only solution to that it is all betnasia reta di unkoma obedi na sorry
I say 2029 nya botre
na
this problem nya mo no mo ba nya fe no mo fa helicopter ko fa wi mu
ndi mi bisa say NPP for say yen twen omo no mo ideas ya ye de solve ensuyiri na mom omo nka problem no solution nkire ye omo di isie na nsuo na komunipa akodu 2029 na 2029 ya angu no na ya to aba ma omo no ma ba be solve ye mu ama omo
enti arfo mo ne abranche ya adwen na NPP Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ko ne tia konwa no so anka wa solve problem na na
right asem ya wo bisai me ye sure say ahwefo be di abrante yake
za
right of course and they deserve it Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia problem ben wotimi solve a oba be solve this problem
say our problem bia Bawumia mra bonten na ode on fa sa solution in John Mahama
that be problem because as opposition leader say major problem aba taking human lives now we see what solution na untimi nka solution ma wo twen say enipa nwu saa kopim say wo baba be di mampani a dey na che so solution
na ye kwete ya no ye ya ma solutions o
of course
variante Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no kasa bia
I am telling you say NPP ni bia any solution to this problem
akwai kasa yi na me ka sen ko kasa wie e the solution bi ato but o kasa wie no am fa solution bi ato
only solution madin ka say we say there is no major problem. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia current NPP solution to it.
Yeah.
Ye dinka dim komo about exchange rate. The better ye di san komo ya. Omo se o, omo na no omo mane ba fom. Who e bisa omo abesi nesa omo solution dey omo nya solution.
Yeah.
NNDC be solve here. The better even koko issue omo ka say aban na ni say o yesa, ye bisa omo say omo na omo wa aban mu.
Yeah.
And a world price market price say world market na aba foma. Die na omo be ye. Omo the solution by.
Dabi.
Galam say issue what be same people for yi ebesi ne omo the solution ba there is no major problem organ nei yeah Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia solution but omo ka ama omo dwumo ha jet mu say aban we nya de yemfa Bawumia mra na obi a wo pe hene di usi nipa nwu problem say obedi hene the why na do obedi hene no nobody
quick one commander yemonwura na enkotie semi mra journalist omo kasa na ensemo makafa John Mahama no mekwa me yema hyeme na de enkonko tie nsamo a ai oman hene ne nkofo adomfo onkoma wo mu di abusua wo de tawaso di ni enkomra ne ekoba ensem di echepa
enye si yenim the situation no enye si oman obi obeba begina ho beka cho safe no obehunu problem aye wo munti a ema ne ema flade no ema ye enso eyiri fire no se ni pa na ka chen so onka no kre. Because we have been in this situation for the past 20 years. 2015, a year west, you lose the 159. Ewo mayimu yeti hu committee. Committee ni na juma de one man ye beto abonten in July 2015 of August 2015 of that year na. Etian san ye beti committee report no. Recommendation bi omode ba ye plastic ye waste ye ntumi nkra ne ye ni hye ye de manage no it was one man just 2024 ye mampani eno so yiri ya ma ye hwe nipa baako mampani ma ye tiase se ye wo engineering challenge as a country. A major challenger. Yeah, where ye where and the promise is say or be fix this engineering challenge, you know, cause say Ghana for ye benya water from flooding. Man, ye me say that engineering challenge in a mampani identify in 2024 before coming to power. No, how far with it? Mampani maya where say the sanitation ministry in the Juma was oboa na ahunide ho sem we peye na sa plastic 70 ball assembly nyina no yetimi control no man was about be sub ministry the kwese local government say ama local government ahye ye ball aso ma yen ye bisa say local government in all this no where are they? Yira Med Ibrahim say ye sanitation ministry say the mampani kan because as at now no ye ni sanitation ministry. It is a yidi akwose local government minister say the mampani kan ye no a adwuma na kwose saying how far with your waste management no akwose saying man I was so surprised say eno so yiri fa yen na me hu Greater Accra regional minister a wona mu nso mu na ye kita ne nsa a wona mu nso nti man no okwan
se o hwe
de
tibia
tibia omunya wedada. I was so surprised to see your man penny sort of helicopter mu assessing the flooding situation. Oh man, are they not aware of your situation?
They are.
Oh man, are they not aware? It's your man penny person say, and no tina helicopter mu kofa we mu no, and we say Ghana, you were engineering challenge na. It's also resolve it. The mandate to the task force I would say one more say one more ensure the flooding challenge, you know, and so you find no problem near there, they should identify the problem no more famra. The committee or say na Yera Standogbe, Yera Kennedy, Western Housing Ministry, the minister he was part. Yema me Marietta Brew appear upon she was part. O man, ye me see I say report ben na committee ne de baye. Adwuma ben no mo ye. Etunim say ye ko such a situation mu a. Da bi o man say no entity first no. Ye ni ate pa. Omo ya aware. They know the problem, they know the challenge, they should fix it. And man in Syria. Now woman yana say won't take that, won't that a BC that and a BSC.
So yeah bon komoi. Anna all kind of make a kaim who say and some see even the approach and solutions to it. your Noma Bibrametimia go back into memory lane and draw our attention to it. Even with the money in our politicians no on for the cameras in quantity my
cameras they be to say abambi was
optics no
abambi was no ai oh my can be favor near beka.
Yeah, that's what they are doing. That's the danger ahead of us. The politicians in here intricacy no we've seen through now all those intricacies no, because what we need are solutions to the challenges that we have over time.
Exactly. So, in fact, Ghanaians, we were not expecting that.
Okay, so my mentor didn't make us say this game has been played for a long time. And when Shabisi,
the best performing regional minister of Ghana, Ayalindo Kulu, Mizemra, Obia Mumma, Yamo, and Saman, why dear, so as what to flood and say. Or did Xavier award because or you're the best regional minister of Ghana. After so
you kasa. That's why sometimes you kasa. What? Why do we queue to go and vote? We will continue to queue to go and vote. I didn't say, because said the Abnekano. And now friend and show a actually if you do 11 a do back correct and you know na sadie we a boy coco. Sako boni muni biya me yakra eripa dodo na omo body no e chinchim hihia
na court compensation for farmer compensation o de ya woni here some say I lady eni kobo me say omo compensation ye farmer
say uhu binim tebia na
aban lawyer gina court to defend say eno no ya twerenchem enye obi mfom so.
Okay, so ene omunya kasa na edidi enti enso ye kasa ne say eye momom mfom so nyoma na dodo na esi no woni bia oda Ghana no eye mfom so one now the abedu some pempers so it is me tese mo ka say eye me ene wo na de bia da make me ne wo de na obese ye se wo nhihye wo mbra assembly wo nhihye wo mbra aban ama Ghana nhihye ama to me say assembly bia no eni wo kwan se o ma obi si dan esi nsuo so eni wo kwan se o ma obi block nsuo eni wo kwan se o ma obi tu bola egu hanze eni wo kwan se o ma obi esi eni sa ne o ma ne nyina won tu fanya adwuma wo ba be ka chem se eye me ene wo no sa me ne wo ne fi ne
so ne yiri fire wi afa na obi na ye ase ye dwen ye ho ama ase ye tema no wo ho no ama o man ye wie ya ye de helicopter fa kroma regional minister ne nam nsuo mu ne ade yi o man na wo de release ten aba and am direct metropolitan DS no say they should go to their communities. Go to which communities?
The last time I make us Environmental Protection Authority announces ban on polyester foam mattress effective 1st January 2027. EP4 Chokrata by January 2027. Nyoma one be ban any or my Chokrata and I asked a professor, say, Ade amuyi ediewu. Ade na ye jibra twa.
Ekosi 2027.
Even 2027 kwa enkontompo. It cannot be fair.
Oh man, me say it should be now.
It cannot be fair. Be who kra ye ma poison. Yes, ye twa ma poison ye dia ma wa kopem. Ye 2027 January 1 because
ansan ye ja eno krampo do de dru hot ma bete ho asem.
Ya sama ho kwan se ade na pese esote no ana yifri o no. Ya sama ho kwan se enkoso mra o man ni ma kopem se 2027. Can you imagine? So we are not serving ourselves, so we are not serving the country, and I told you on my way no it's just a matter of serving interests, political interests, serving individual interests at the expense of the country. Apart from issue full glare, you know, shitty. I didn't quite say, yeah, the man yourself apply. When they apply, this one will be a shifty blame. Who takes that responsibility to say,
it is not their duty to tell us because just 2 years ago. Na enye papa I will realize ye ehunu say what engineering problem no man it is over a year again why they found and when him send me ne tedi na me che kofi e wetire ho me ne tedi oye deputy director nadmu edi nkomo ekosi senso e na me bisa no say oh so omokra no mo hyase no mo ye demolition no na Ghana for bomb machi e mo backlash e no mo jaye na say na
this is a nadmu person
man na say na nsuo no ka obi a yira fo obi ane de so mo kwa back so mo kwa koye demolition na Ghana for better wo machi
Yentiase.
And me be say na wo twense nso yiri fa yen
Yentiase.
ansa ne abagie to.
Are you sure that's the response he gave?
Oh man, that is what the response he gave me yesterday on Ekosi Senteni.
Nadmo.
Enti ne chese wajai se wonye demolition ni biem ade won kasa wonim se eye de wo se wo ye because na me be say senti ga ade na chese na wo san kwa back akoy demolition na Ghana for nkasa. Enti na you were waiting say nso nto na yiri fa ye nyina.
We are not truthful to ourselves. That's the challenge.
Hey, oh man.
We are not truthful. So one two was
fear some people.
We are not truthful to ourselves.
Oh man, so nipa.
A nipa de.
So nipa.
Apart from say catching children, nipa de so nipa da.
Oh man, me say.
Tutu amanyoni.
Afidie ni yina.
Yeah.
Opetumi na ne kasanko. Onye tumi ni wi a ne kasanko. Me so bia no beka che me say onim ye problem e man so yiri fa yen. You don't need to sit in a helicopter to know.
We had this engineer is it Amon Kote for I think he's spoken on this matter for almost 20 years. Wabere say Otegan and Kwan say cry there me sure say obey willing to even comment about it because he's tired.
Sheni pay nkwara enra nkwara videos a me hu ye mamuwa mienu videos chese nsu no oh my goodness.
So that's the point until we get to a point where Ghana wants to be here. So I say Ghana wants to Obieka Samara boy and I was say couple and I garanti. But the point is that say Samara boy was say couple say garanti na amane basa garanti de jana
yenya yegusu kwaso
and the brekum
yes leg busumchi no apaya na mahunu say ye redu twuma post wo nyina galam say kwaso
leg busumchi how? You are asking yourself, sir, why do we vote? We vote to get the situation worse or to get it better? We vote to get the situation worse or to get it better. And that's what makes us say, if indeed the NDC wants to reset the country, no, it's a total division. When you say reset, this can't be reset. A reset at the Biabe comprise women the Wahona or Mukrawadian or Mutimia reset Debbie.
Debbie want to be na Ghana for some and no idea and a median say or man Miami who say Ebimu go back to Garrett. I bet say $200 million I'm a bandano and the same Musi and Fanya project or man median say you want evidence to that effect and you kasake kill. And now somebody I could not quote to say and you papa kumi and Numi and Sawa committee ya this has to carry mom some Fanya Jumano or man to me and ye choma was a court. No man see they should give us a break and fix the challenge. Because they are yet to any met you for air cano and so the young child. Young child. Then any some mobile quacope, a boy, one, nibi, and the fat.
It's so sad to say. So in Christian villager, there's a huge for the past 20 years I've been in Accra. You counting. And show be a ton of friend. And they quite a friend show no a G if you would do in it. It will one the abobia but chokuna say now the abobia that's what we have been doing. And rather can't come. It one day grind not break the book.
And pay from 7 to Tessano or man. Traffic jinemu no traffic to ma 7 obi a wona mokwa so a wo ba se wo duru pokuase na wo ba bi foforo bi a betumi awurade because pokuase no wutumi fo no ma ko wura kwa benya ne ade a tumi besi dome ba se wo se wo di ma 7 dia traffic no etomu sa beduru tesa no.
And when you ask the question about police post on them depot on them no hwe nsu eta on them issue kitu bi top na I a problem. We'll be right back after.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, right.
Na ade Commander omudini sano.
Party nkomo.
Ada na omo shift blame ni nyina ma John Mahama. Na John Mahama dey this time why dey?
Right winim. Yen kan okrentre ni papi.
Asa.
Say ye be blame games ya. Problem ye betuma akere ba bia wo say ko. President Mahama ba kunya so first time. Na ohun se pressure draws wa Accra nipa draws so enti o tene ho afiri Accra akwa akosi dan amagana fo no koye saglambi the right saglambi be fa nipa about 5,000 say all free so na wa bodan ni so o wi a NPP ayo manwi so o wi ya enso we chance akoba se no Kaba ni betima yi nipa omo baabi enso ni yiri ni nyina de o makọ saglambe ho ama o makọ tena ho na ye nya adaje aye new drainage system enne area se dipa to won kran no se wo si ukoye drainage system ukoye gatasia wan fie na o de gata ne kofa wan fie na ukọ bubu ba se yetimi move nipa ne de o mfiri ho e de o makọ saglambe ho a I am telling you say eho beda ho am yesa ye new housing project na eho ada ho na fe enso na nyamafa NPP ba ye o mu wie
John Mahama nim your situation that nya fe ade plane be nam soro
onim your situation obetna konya so the second time no and odi aso akobo from Greater Accra Eco Voter region no odi aso akobo from say ye chichiri kura frɛ no Green City so de be ye nipa na oman twoku Accra no ye be yi o mafiri ho e de o makɔ Green City na na do by in 8 years say otimi build this city way baako so the president ma asha CAC between Accra and Voter region na rata enei anke be nipa na ko
na me kwade ambo afuni se akufa do tia konwa so a okọ vota koka sa asem we se monto aba mame eno kwa no ma metema no kasa ma nka hwe na atorantem we aba etika samampani anko nso so anka mbeka na se John Mahama no etan na mode tan no kwa o
rata eyetan
enye bibia o
tie nkoma awodi eyetan o ka local government ministry has said there no mo ye omo nya hwe mampani play na ofroko ne nam hwiem no eno na betre say afi no hu ye problem na na do tena so 8 years no over 2016 na nso ayiri 2015 enso ayiri 2016 obetena so 2017 no nim ye problem ade na man complaining the this are certain things are chrono enye yeda I am telling you say omo suban ti say no say o man sesa ebetoda enkrofo bi so me ni papa enso ade abufuo ebekwa kogina one side na ye nyina no we toba na we nso toba because obi anya na adwo so obeka no kre problem na ba enya aban na ba ye aban na di just 1 year in office the rest of 1 year in office on timi solve problem a ye over 2 decades over 20 years problem na do betna so no na otiri say obe solve problem we problem be na do beto Ghana house solve ye we dey just mention one problem na do beto ya all kono na say problem ne ko but enei who act as independent journalists but obetna say na ye propaganda
no na so mo kan o si ye na temfo na o si ye
you subanye the right me person be bisa say baller president mama ne baller wo o journalists are to make us say obekọ ni fie no na what nzuom obekọ no na ono ankasa no ne baller eya no wayi no ade abeto abonten
o koto asaso na wonzuom a e wo say wa wadwe che say eni kwa asameto
Erata 70% me bisa say ye bu dai go no erata on say omo kasa no omo di nkombo omo say enei nadmofo ntimi nsan kobu amanfo dan hu erata say nadmofo ntimi nkobu hu a ene mampani no ntena bebi ote enso ne to a enkuye say yeni munyansa ye be politics
wa bedi hu adanse ye koto asase bia bi obi discount mai monto asase ma me munye se ni kodru na asase ni nsuo ketua bi wo wa say wa bedi hu adanse
of course me adanse ni
Zoma sase
there because china otoma ni pani wi a ono obenya problem obeka cho say mamboa no erata enti enei o koto asase eyensuo ho o se chinchina obesi o wie na nsuo yiri a o se mampani no mampani ne nyada
enti John Mahama dia pa no onye
erata ye nyina ye ka bi say ye ka wona problem na ba but abaning force nye bibi
okay
na se momo de mo se ye mfa ahoma nkɔ hye mampani ko na ye nhye na konfo a the president can decide say on ka ho asem biem erata na voter region de no ebesi ne de na o ye fa ho obi bo no na na do kwa abre for complaining o ma kwan ehɔ na Angela Femrua no ne ba ne ye MP no na do ka kyerɛ say omo nsa no onje omo nsa nya ne dia omo pa omo ntuntia no omo ntuntia ba he doesn't care enompo oka ko ba bi free obi amfi enei mampani na yɛn adwin say every problem bi ohobia no oba try so oba solve the better what ba better as journalist o kasa no na minim say obeka a kyerɛ Ghana for say NPP abreso ye yi sika de Cecilia da pa say on tigatasimu na onye di new drainage system Accra but ye wie ye no ebisi na yante ho asem the better enum na ye nkome wo se udi enye minister waba afei na wotwa 1 year was ministers no almost started adwuma around March 2025 and the minister wotwa 1 year o say on assess problem no na on ti problem na say na on kope sika na on wodo contract na yen change Accra in 1 year city ya building for hundreds of years o say on for 1 year and change problem ni nyina but as ade ne beda yi but these are jandam journalists ya omuti krom ha omuka ho na kro ni nyeye and I am telling you so man sesa kro ni enyeye cause moja wo bia mu ebetoda amanfo nso be gina other side o to ba na o mu tusia wo kro ni say a enya ba akofo na ne dia
quick one yare masi ye ko but then ye be sa ba biem akai fo nyina